Greetings, fellow Machinators. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Biotech We Are Legion, Episode 22, Mechlord Suit. Oh, yeah, there is a pikeman here still, huh? Whoopsie. And it's dead. What I get for not having the numbers mod. Alright, mechs, go back to work. You don't need an escort anymore. And shield recharge. And I think probable way to do this is to have Azzy creep the smoke forward so that we can use everyone's guns to shut down the rest of the mech. Cluster turrets. I wonder, oh, they don't have line of sight. There we go. Because mech clusters, turrets can't see through smoke, so just keep laying down smoke cover and increase our distance to it. Don't get close enough that it can explode and harm us, but go for the easy shots. So I'll drop some smoke here. Good. Oh, as he got clipped. Get a little closer. I don't even really care what they're shooting at. The mech assemblers had instantly assembled lancers. So 2 of the lancers we destroyed in our kill box were assembled lancers, so I have a full day before they assemble anymore. Bryce might have a bit of a tantrum though. Little worried about him having a mental break. I'm gonna have him eat a fine meal out here without a table because it's still a net benefit because he's kind of starving right now, and if he has a mental break and goes wandering towards the cluster, that will be a bad time. Probably don't even need the red color anymore. I'll go back to pink. This is easy to clean up. Right, buddy? Why have you touched me? Oh, what? Come on. Yeah, nothing. It's not a problem. Oopsie. Stepped out of the smoke. There we go. And we're done. Oh no, there's this hidden mini one back here. I see you. The smoke is seriously OP? Yes. You had no idea smoke was so effective? It doesn't work for regular mechs, but any stationary turrets, it completely blocks line of sight, making it just so easy to clear these things. So very easy. Hey, bud. No fuck. No fuck. Alright, unrestricting everybody. And let's start hauling the stuff back home. What use are those mech lights? You can break them down for resources. Or use them as a... They give off a little bit of light. So you could use them as a light source if you wanted. But because it's only 50% light, you can only grow flowers with them as a light source. They're also ugly. Very, very ugly. So you shouldn't use it as like a hospital light or a something like that, because they're hideous. AKA, they don't have much of a use. Okay. The current priority of clearing the mech cluster is done, so kill War Queen. So, in the morn, I will take her on. I'm probably just going to Insanity Lance her with, I think, Diamond? Who still has a lance? Just to make it really easy. I thought someone had a lance. Did we take it off? Someone does. Where'd it go? Just drafting everyone. Oh, you know what? I think... I think Cypher had the lance. Hey, Cypher, I have to go, mess with your corpse. Sorry. Whoops. These things happen. Yep, you have the Insanity Lance, so prepare to be stripped naked, and Foxes will give it to you. Hey, Shake, thank you for the resub. Geothermal power is done. What am I going to research next? I'm going to start queuing up marine armor, but you guys can pick. And Ginger, thank you for the bits. Once Bryce is awake, I'll summon in the War Queen. Okay. 5 pike, 2 tesseron, 3 tunnelers. That's a lot of tunnelers. And by that I just mean neat. I might need to add some additional AC capacity to this, just because it's barely able to keep up temp. I think it's actually barely able to keep up temp because we just had a lot of people hauling to and from it. That could be me. Alright, so everybody should be behind the walls now. And I am going to quickly wall this up. It's possible I won't even need the lance. We'll see after I hit the pulsar. So where are you, War Queen? You are in the northeast. Not my turkey. In a heat wave and vagabonds requesting charity. Oh, great. Young vagabonds. Do you know what this means? Oh, I didn't realize Vice was out here. The hell are you doing out here? That's obviously my fault, but you got buffaloed. You were out there getting resources. So these children here are about to die. Randy saw fit to kill 5 children. Thanks, Randy. Good job, Randy. Jesus Christ, Randy. Summoning children, like, what, 3 seconds after I hit Animal Pulsar? Maybe 4 seconds at most? Travelers betrayed, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, you were betrayed by a dude called Randy, friend. It's not my fault. Whoa. You, 11-year-old, are thrown down with a muffalo? Good for you. I'll try to save... No, we don't have... We have a no-children policy. And Randy knew that we had a no-children policy and decided to remove the child. So there is, yeah, there's another wave of animals coming in. But I think the mechs are going to win this one. Seems pretty obvious to me. So what I'm going to do is I am going to remove these walls, preparing for a mech defense. Oh, and I let Dexter out here to lift her. I was not careful with my robots. Like I said, my brain's been in a bit of a fog this morning. And the results of that are plain and obvious to see. So wildlife, there are 3 tortoises that are still hostile, but like pretty much the rest of them are all dead. I'm gonna switch to SMGs because they're going to be more effective weapons than sniper rifles against the remaining mechs, I think. We have a bunch of urchins coming in. So I might want to also be ready to activate the rocket swarm launcher to un-urchin myself. And it looks like you guys want marine armor, so I'll hide that pole from y'all. Full group rally. Klein, I'm going to have you stand near the rocket swarm launch. Once Tannering can remove it. Where are these guys going off to? No, they're coming in. Okay. Alright, mechs. You'll be on escort. So they have a Tesseron and a few tunnelers, a pikeman, 2 pikemans, and the war queen. Got it. Good shots so far. That was sarcasm. How far can I activate? Okay, so Dexter's not exactly in the way. Got it. You know what? I don't care for the Tesseron. Get wrecked. Okay, Tesseron is down. At this point, with only tunnelers and the War Queen, I'm going to try something else, where I am going to draft everyone up, and we're going to try to ambush the War Queen, with the turrets baiting the rest of them in. Because the War Queen is taking her sweet time to round the corners here. Come on, mechs, keep moving. The tunnelers are trying to use their smoke pop build-ins to defend against us. And all I have to do is shut these off, and they'll seek another valid target, so I can juggle them a bit. How much longer do I have in the gestator for the 3 cycles? Oh, hi. Sorry, urchin. Join enemy. Never mind. I thought that they would seek a better target and stop charging me, but they're not. That's fine. Because here I am coming for the War Queen. So the people in front should be Turtle and Klein because they have shield belts. Okay, yeah, it's working now. I'm juggling them. Alright, Turtle is going toe-to-toe with the War Queen. Everyone else is going to close the distance. They did manage to get one of the, Oh, I can't even turn this turret off because the dead power just got deleted. That's fine. Oh, War Queen's dead already. That was quick. The tunnelers were going to be really easy to kite, so I'm just going to crush the pikemen. Honestly, the other mechs are not even all that necessary to have right at the moment. Alright, tunnelers, you want to mess? Come on. And I have the plasteel to replace the autocannon turret, so it's not a big deal. These tunnelers are just getting pelted. And they're dead. I believe that's full clear. So, scheduling. Everybody is unrestricted. Mechs unrestricted. I didn't even lose any mechs. Some of them got damaged, but none of them died. And that allows me to make the Mechlord suit, which improves my bandwidth considerably once it's done. Right on. So Turtle was the only one that got injured, and it's 2 bruises. Not that big of a deal. Cool. Current priority is build a Mechlord suit. And maybe fix Vice and Dexter. Time to determine the new mechs? No. It is time to pull. So, I guess sort of. But it's one of 7 options. Ginger, thanks for even more bits. Holy cow. Cheers. So who do I want making the Mechlord suit? Let's move this up a bit to the top. And then this will be made by Diamond, I guess, because he's technically still better than Klein, crafting-wise. And I want the best possible suit. That was a pretty straightforward fight. Also, didn't use the lance at all. I just want to point out. Oh, the tortoises are finally here. Turtle. Poor tortoises. That's Surveilling, thanks for the resub. 33 months, man. I hear it. Where? Oh, there it is. Is that the only wildlife that's hostile? Yeah. I've pretty much killed off all the wildlife that was here. Maybe my haulers will start hauling this so that we can butcher it. Maybe. Diamond, it is time for you to fabricate the Mechlord suit. Incline is... Oh, whoops, Max. Back to work and recharge. Line is now repairing. Is it possible to hide dead power in the walls? Yes. I think I'm going to change the way it's laid out entirely, so that the not being able to turn them off is fixed. So I will fix that, because that's a design mistake. And we're going to work on the Xenogerm project. Okay. First question I have for all of you is, should I implant turtle with speed genes? What do you guys think? Speed genes makes me think of like an Adidas tracksuit or something. I don't know. That's what comes to mind. All right, other than diamond, I'm going to high priority haul so that we can get maybe some of the corpses, animal corpses that is, hauled in for butchering. I might even manually signal it in. Especially the megasloths and muffalo that are high yield, high meat yield. Megasloths have good leather too. Esservele, I actually have a tutorial on YouTube about that, so you should watch it. I'll link it to you. But it's a tutorial that I made so that I wouldn't have to answer questions about it. So you have at it, friend. The answer is in that video about how germline gene inheritance works. And there's YouTube chapters as well, so you can advance straight to that specific chapter, so you don't have to watch all of it if you don't want. Some, I will say, on the unstable branch, some of those details in that video are wrong, and I'll probably end up writing up a pinned note to that video about the changes that get made once they're released to live. There's no point in doing it ahead of time, because it's on unstable, it might change, but, yep. That video will answer it for you. "20 seconds left to vote on turtle, but it looks like the answer is going to be yes. So I am going to assemble a fast runner gene pack, and we're going to call this sandwich. The sandwich gene pack. What is my favorite Arco gene? Ooh, I don't know if I have one. This is a little frustrating. He's like, but I'm drowsy and drunk. Leave me alone. I'm like, no. You shall work for me. So favorite Arco gene? Maybe Deathless. That way, Deathless wouldn't have helped Cypher, but like, Deathless is probably the most powerful gene of all of them, I'd wager. Because a lot of the other ones are nice, but you can achieve the same effect with, like, biosculpting. So, like, Ageless. Well, you can just reverse your age in biosculptors. Or Scarless. Oh, well, you can just remove scars in biosculpting. Whereas Deathless, there's no way to achieve that. Like, you can get coagulators and high armor and, you know, really good organs or whatever, but there's no way to, like, be, haha, I'm immortal unless you cut off my head. And then someone goes, well, I'm the Highlander now, and cuts off your head. And you're like, well, I didn't see that coming. But yeah, so probably Deathless. Although it's not exactly balanced. But it doesn't need to be. Because RimWorld is primarily a single-player game, so who cares if it's balanced or not, right? It's your sandbox. You can set it up however you want. You want to give yourself extra sand? Who's to blame you? Man, this heat wave sucks. Is it ruining the corpses? No. It's still frozen in there. Still quite frozen. If I was a character in this scenario, what would my job be? Well, I'm a classically trained engineer, but, like, I was never a good one. So I'd probably just be a grunt and die on the front lines. I'd be a hauler. I'm actually good at hauling in real life. Manual labor. I'd be a lifter bot or a clean sweeper. Oh, perhaps deconstruct the door blockers? Yeah, thanks, Cowley. I don't know why it didn't occur to me, but oh my lord, yes. Should have been top priority. I'd be the janitor. I don't know. I don't even know what my traits would be. Hey, Bryce. Let's call in another trade caravan. Oh, actually, no, don't. I need to improve my relationship with them. I'm going to send them a whole bunch of, like, leathers that we get from all this butchering that I just did. Because my relationship with them is a whopping 18, and that's not very good. Alright, Diamond. Smith over research. Mech storage is full, I should start shredding? Oh, Sebel has that covered. However, I say his name, I don't know. Gestator, the Diabolus is getting close to being done. Not quite there yet. But close. And we pretty much have everything on the map tile that needed to be hauled. So I'm going to stop the high priority hauling so that they start working on other tasks. Yeah, they're hauling, like, clubs and stuff over where those children had died. Oh, speaking of which, yep, whole bunch of dead children. Some of them have been decapitated. That was the randiest randy thing I've seen in a long time, of, like, I hit an animal pulse and Randy goes, here's 5 children. It's like, Randy, why, man? Dude, you're just a reaver. That's what you are. You're just a bloodthirsty reaver. Can't convince me otherwise. Alright, you can eat, I guess. That is the 3rd time that Foxes has had a mental breakdown. in this stream. I gotta do a better job with Critical Fox's character here. Because my goodness, has not been good. I even have my Fabricor, like, cooking fine meals and everything, and he's still like, you know what? I'm going psychotic. You're welcome for the tutorial. My pleasure. That tutorial took me a long time to put together, so at every opportunity to promote it, I will take it. Silver ore. Oh, not bad. Not bad at all. Meat storage looks better now? Yeah, it looks a bit healthier. Just a wee bit healthier. Diamond, did you sleep? Oh yeah, clearly you did. Hey Sean, thank you for the resub. Almost a full year. That silver was Randy's apology for all the dead children? I guess, technically, yes. Although I still prefer not having dead children on my conscience. And worse yet is these children were of different species, right? Like, the whole premise of this is that the Empire is xenophobic. Because they only allow hussars and genies into... Well, I guess they technically allow Neanderthals too. But like I'm gonna say that they allow Neanderthals as like slave labor. But they only allow hussars and genies, which are just genetically engineered baseliners, in their empire. And this is actually in vanilla, right? Like if you mouse over their faction, it's 70% baseliner, 15% hussar, 10% genie, and 5% Neanderthal. So they really don't allow for the other species in their empire. And the whole story behind this is that they're xenophobic and that I'm fighting them. So the fact that Randy then murdered a bunch of like xenohumans for giggles, kind of rough. I would really like to buy flesh shaping and healing factors. I also need to do the sandwich xenogerm implantation. What should I buy? Because it looks... Oh god, never sleep? Oh boy. Oh boy. I want never sleep as well. And this is fast? Oh god, that is so much better than fast... Oh, okay. What? Yeah. Hey, Plasteel, I hope we find more nodes, because I'm not passing up on any of this. I'll sell some ambrosia, because we seem to get ambrosed often. And yeah, I'm using that as a verb. Because I can. English is my playground, and I could do whatever I want. So, healing factors, flesh shaping. Flesh shaping will help Azzy and Cypher if Cypher gets revived. And then, very fast runner is going to be... so, if we're doing a very fast runner, I'm going to sell the sandwich xenogerm. Because I'm not going to need the fast walker. I'm going to obviously implant jogger into him. So much better. Capsules? Do I need capsules? I don't. Never sleep is not an archetype gene. I could buy one, but I'm not really sure what it would do for me. I wouldn't mind another lance, though. Okay. Boom. Oh boy. Alright, so let's bank the never sleep. And bank the fast gene. Force equip the lance. Apply flesh shaping. Apply healing factors. That was big. Yeah, it was an exotic goods trader, so you can't sell meat or leather or wood to exotic goods traders. That's a bulk goods trader thing. Although, once I mine this, I'll get more silver. So, flesh shaping and healing factors are now researched. I think the genes just got banked. I could sell Fast Runner now. Yeah, let me just eject Fast Runner. I don't need that over anymore. Make sure that this is the correct one. Yep. Why not put it into someone else? I don't have finite copies of the jogger gene anymore. I could just keep reassembling it as much as I want, as long as it's banked. That's how the game works. Once you have it in your bank, you can reassemble it as much as you want. Because it's in, like, your database. Not as a physical... yeah. Yes, sir. Alright, so the fix to the dead power is going to be like this. So that it can't easily get blown up because we'll be embedded in the walls. Then I'm also going to put a moisture pump here. Need some negatives to even out the metabolism? I mean, if you look at my food, I don't really need to worry about metabolism, I don't think. Because we seem to be doing just fine on food. Because a huge part of this, the colony that I've got going on here, we have a lot of mechs and not a lot of people. So, mechs don't eat food. Although, you know... I have a lot of more beer than I probably need. So I don't know if the orbital trader's still here, but I wouldn't mind selling some extra beer. For some silver. Alright, Turtle. You are going to get the sandwich xenogerm implanted in you. Oh, no, you're right. The resultant metabolism would be too low, -7. So I need to add a +2. I don't have any pluses in my bank, so I need to wait until I have some countering genetics to be able to implant. Which is fine, because I'm working on the xenogerm project, so that just means that I need to get test subjects. Willing or unwilling, I do not care. Does Colony have a Roomba? It does. It has a Kirby somewhere, I think. Or maybe it doesn't. I don't remember. Yeah, it has a Kirby. Here's Kirby. Kirby the vacuum. So whatever happened to that mech armor? Still a work in progress. Once Diamond is up, I will force Diamond onto the fab bench, overriding anyone else, so that we can actually get progress on that. Progress on these moisture pumps are pretty good, though. And I'm trying to get another moisture pump, just to remove the mud out of here, because I do intend to have additional turrets in this spot. When possible. So for the Xenogerm project to really work, I need to start having Sarah's, Yatakin, or Poison Toxers to arrive. The other way that we could do it is we could actually go out to some of these temp sites and clear them. Most of them are probably baseliner. Cancer Trash is definitely a temp site of Wasters, though. But the other ones, I'm guessing, are humanoid. given their names. And baseliners aren't going to have genes that we care about. Another way to get genes that we might want for the Xenogerm project is go to Ancient Dangers. And Ancient Dangers will often have genies and hussars in their pods. So that is an alternative route if you guys want. So how to get genes. Here is the 4 ways that I see that might work. So have you vote on that. We can do the trade form. We could go to Ancient Dangers. We could go to temporary sites, or just let the attackers come to us. Something else I could do is, Azzy could be implanted with that speed gene. Maybe? No, never mind. Take that back. Alright, Diamond, you're up. Let's get that Mechlord suit. Well, that's not the Mechlord suit, dude. No, you are. Wait, what? Oh, the component's still on the bench. Okay. No! What are you doing? No, stop it. Mechlord, what are you working on? Why are you making a random component over the Mechlord suit that has 13 work left? Bryce, put that down. That was weird. There we go. Mechlord suit is done. It's only good quality, which sucks for a 20 crafter to do. And Diamond, why are you putting it on? Dummy. That's not yours. Alright, Klein now has a bandwidth of 24. So we have room for additional mechs to be gestated. It's not currently our priority, but I'll keep that in the, you know, you should all keep that in your mind that we've got some extra capacity. That's a big increase? Yeah, it's a huge increase. Well, he went from a 0, because he was previously just not wearing mech stuff, no control packs, nothing, to having Mechlord. So, it's a big difference. And it looks like you guys want me to head up Ancient Dangers. Got it. I'm trying to think of who would be good at that. The other question I have for all of you is, should I start making bionics for people who need them? Would you, so I guess the question is, would you rather me save the resources to make mechs or to start improving people? So in terms of improving people, we could do aesthetic shaper in Azzy, maybe an aesthetic nose, one or the other. Foxes needs a nose. Bryce needs a hand or an arm. And then anything that we make for Tarmarin pleases Tarmarin because Tarmarin is transhumanist. So have you decide on that? Because I don't want to use up the resources if you don't want me to. And if you want me going to Ancient Dangers, I'm trying to think of, like, who would be suited for that. Maybe our Hussar? Because you carry around Goju's with you all the time and you have an Insanity Lance. So that's 2 reasons why you would survive very effectively. Flesh is weak. A fellow Stellaris player, huh? Who visited us? Clavdia. Like your name. Rise, this was the most inefficient walling I've ever seen. You hauled 2 blocks out, ran all the way back, hauled 3 blocks more, and then you're like, oh, yep, honest day's work. Nothing honest about that. The slowest I've ever seen. Here's what Azzy thinks about the civils cooking. Vomit. Why are you vomiting anyway? Major food poisoning? Oh, okay, fair enough. Poisoned by a robot. Looks like you guys want me to start making bionics as well. Okay, we'll do. For Team Critical Foxes, who do you like? You like Bryce? You like Azzy? You like Azzy. Interesting. Oh, because I think Azzy was part of the team that recruited you. I'm going to have Bryce and Azzy. Actually, Azzy, do you have a bionic leg? You do, but you have major food poisoning, so I'm going to skip you. I don't want to send Kleins. Maybe I send Bryce. Maybe when Bryce is up, I'll have Bryce and Foxes head on out. Provided that Bryce doesn't have like a mental breakdown before then. Okay, he's up. How much medicine do I have? Oh, 0. Okay, yeah, I'll buy your meds. Anything else? Given that I can make xenogerms for free, I will sell them. I like how these guys showed up with Luciferium. That's a spicy thing to have offered to sell. And just for the relationship, I'm going to gift them dusters that we had made. Because I need to work on my rep with them. I'll also gift them all the yayo, because I have plenty of psychoid leaves to make more yayo. Oh, now Bryce just got food poisoning. Okay, Foxes, you better like leave the map tile before you also start vomiting. So this is in an effort to rescue you from the vomitorium that our colony has become. Speaking of foxes, adorable red foxes. Wants me to take care of 14 foxes for 19 days, and they will all have blood rot. They are offering a legendary assault rifle and uranium. Do we take care of 14 foxes? Yes or no? Have you guys voted on that? And the other Foxes is on his way. Oh, if you exited there, just go west. I'm surprised this deep drill still has resources left. Yeah, there's only 50 plasteel in it. Can Foxes be zoned? They can. Yeah, they wouldn't be too hard to take care of. I would probably put them in here, and then put like a flap here and keep meat in there or something like that. And that would be a really easy way to feed them and take care of them. I would need to tend to them, tend to their their blood rot, but I do have 218 herbal meds, so it's not like I'm low on meds either. Wild woman. You are an Impid. You're reclusive and you showed up here? I don't think you understand what reclusive means. Wow, your arrest chance is really, really low. Actually, I don't know. Oh, so they are not factioned, but they do believe in what our enemies believe. A tough Impid doesn't really matter because they are so weak in melee and heal slowly that even if they're tough, you shouldn't tank with them because they don't recover from fights, you know, quickly at all. Hey, bud. All right, any ancient dangers here? Maybe in the mountain, but I don't see any. And Foxes is not going to go mining into a mountain for a potential ancient danger. Yep, I'm calling this a bust. Or actually, let me go to the overlay, the roof overlay, because that makes it really easy to spot them. No, I don't see any. Yep, he's resting. Rise is about to have a mental break. Because he can't even eat fast enough. Because he's too busy puking. That's rough, dude. If you tie it up, yeah, I could always flip a coin. It looks like yays are winning. But we'll see how that shakes out. Well, there is one ancient danger here, at least. I think that's it. Just the one. Thank you for tuning in to We Are Legion, which originally streamed live on Twitch November 13th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that made it all the way to the credits. I'll catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Adios, friends.